Riding the worst ride at Universal Orlando Resort? Yep, today's the day. Hello and welcome back to another video. It is Thursday the 22nd of June 2023. Just gone 9 AM, so parks have just opened. And yep, the day has arrived. I'm going to ride the worst rides at Universal Orlando Resort. I feel like everyone knows the worst rides pretty much. Some people hate some different things, but I'm going to ride the ones that I think are the worst, or in my opinion are the worst. I think, yeah, we all know a certain one that's making it, maybe even a certain two that's making it. But yeah, there's not loads, gotta say. But yeah, I just thought, a bit of a different video. Ride the rides that I don't usually ride. Tell you why I don't think they're great. And to be fair, I need a refresher on that one. It's been 4 years. Not that I want a refresher, but you know. Oh, let's get this out the way. Starting with Universal Studios Florida. Of course. Time is 9:15 AM on this Thursday morning. Quite a lot of people out buying single tickets. See how long the line is. See some framing work upon the second entrance. You can't beat Hollywood Boulevard on a morning with the sun shining. One of the finest sights in theme parks. Anyone guess what my first ride might be? Yeah, it was a toss-up really, wasn't it? So yeah, as I mentioned, there's not a whole lot of rides that I really dislike here at the parks. There's some that I hate, as we all do. There's some that I'm just a bit meh, just a bit meh, which certainly divides opinion. We'll get onto that later on. We definitely are not going to Kids Zone because E.T. is a classic and I will not hear otherwise. I'm going to take a left. I made a bad choice. The shirt is so thick. It's so hot. I'm sweating already. It's going to be a good day. But how can you ever be sad when you're at Universal? You just can't be. Although, just wait till later in this video. My mood may deteriorate somewhat. I can't tell people enough. When you come to studios on a morning, turn right. Look how few people there are. Everyone goes straight on down Minion Land into New York. You can get this whole side of the park pretty much to yourself. All these photo opportunities with no one around. Give it an hour or two, this place will be packed. Well, that's very apt. No finer way to waste 3 minutes. Yep, our first stop is going to be the Simpsons Ride, of course. Bring back Back to the Future. Back to the Future is one of my all-time favourites. It was an absolute classic, but this one just doesn't hit the same. And it's a little bit... Well, it's not just me, it makes a lot of people squiffy. Let's see how I do after a full bottle of Dew. That rhymes. What a great episode, by the way. Don't get me wrong, I love The Simpsons more than anyone else. But the ride, not so much.
My audience. I keep those cans in my pockets. I wore a necklace made of licorice, and our doctor shows are actually Oscar Mayer. And finally, we carved an extra young out of hamburger meat.
You're old. Master man, you're a dumb. How we don't say?
Oh, you can watch me.
You don't say. Well. noise until you sit down.
Bloody hell. It was bad. Real bad. Just got off the Simpsons ride. When I sat in the vehicle I was thinking, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's okay. I was wrong. It's way worse than what I thought. So much worse. The screen is so blurry. People go on about Spin Journey being blurry. That was like a 3D ride, but you had no glasses. You know when you take the 3D glasses off and it's all blurry? It was like that. The screen was honestly horrendous. Like, it was so blurry. But the ride itself, I don't even remember it being that bad. It's gone even lower than what I had it down initially. That wasn't good. The ride itself is just, it's a waste of time. It's a really bad attraction. They really could do with switching it up, but I can't see Universal changing it anytime soon, unfortunately. People going about Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon is 100 times better than Simpsons. I won't hear otherwise. Jimmy Fallon is crisp, clean, clear, fun. There's an actual story, it works. Miles better attraction. Honestly, that has gone right down my estimations, and it was down there anyway. That wasn't a fun one. I mean, it didn't make me feel sick. I was just shocked at how bad it was in the screens. I feel like the story was more constructed normally and like flowed, but it's like it started and that was it. It was like just jumped straight into it. I don't remember it being that horrendous. That needs to be changed, in my opinion, very soon. Like, I know for kids it's probably a fun time, but yeah, for anyone else it's a waste of time. The only positive is that I'm not queasy and green after it. But my thoughts are Homer right now. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? It's only going to get worse. Walking through San Francisco now. It's happening. First time in 4 years. To be fair, it can't be much worse than that, because that was bad. Can it? Oh, it can. It can. Also, the reason why I'm doing it early in the morning, I did not want to wait for these rides. I don't want to waste any of my trip here queuing for these abominations. Cannot be bothered, guys. But we're going to take a right. Standby line is thankfully only 10 minutes. Single rider, yes please, make it shorter. Single rider's closed. Good start. Why are we we're in a greenhouse? Like, what is this? I've lost my head already, guys. The queue's annoying as it is. Don't get me started on the pre-show. Some like the pre-show, not me. This whole attraction, from start to finish, is pants. Anyway, let's just do it. Let's do it. Guys, he's taking out the trash. He needs to put this ride in the trash as well. Best part of the queue so far, that big fan. Okay, maybe the cars are cool to look at. I'm trying to be a little bit positive. The cars are cool. I'll give them that. Good aircon. That's 2 positives. I'm on fire here, guys. It's been 4 years. Not looking forward to this.
My name is Pat. Now, normally his latest race through the streets of San Francisco. And when he races, he wins. And when he wins, we throw a party. And that's what you folks are here for. You guys are headed to our after race party. You're gonna get there on one of our state-of-the-art party buses. Now,
Anybody challenges him.
me neither, but it keeps us working.
Garage for the after party, and while Tej works on your rides, you guys enjoy the break room. My brother calls this the family room.
You know what, Tej? This is on your card, not mine. I have student loans. I'm good. Oh, we have people. Hi, guys. Hi. Well, thank you for this half of the room. This half, you guys also have to participate. It's called group participation. So, hi, guys. Hi. There we go. Much better. So, welcome, guys, to the war room. My name's Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Hello. there we go.
FBI's about to raid your location.
That's not good.
Man, they leading Owen Shaw right to your door.
Yeah.
What's he got to do with this? Nothing yet. And let's keep it that way.
You'll be fine.
Get those people on those buses.
Just slightly panic.
You need to start plugging out right now.
Oh, you're talking to
And
me.
get that turbo truck ready.
I'm about that.
Fair play. She was enthusiastic. She was passionate. I can't knock her. Well, guys, it's time for the main event.
Surgery or any other condition that may be aggravated by intense movement, you are hereby advised not to participate in this race. Once the gates open, move all the way across
God,
the row,
it's so
filling
busy.
in the entire
It's just too
bench.
busy.
Make
I'm not
room
surprised.
for those coming in
Oh,
behind
the
you. For your
bloody
safety,
party bus.
you must remain seated
This is like
and
a
keep your hands
terrible
and
con.
feet inside the party bus at all times.
Got my own row.
So I'm patching him through now. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service.
Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off! Come on, get
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Damn.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, and feet inside the party bus at all times. Vehicles can resume motion at any time. This is Mia from the Fast and Furious Supercharged Control Room. Sorry for the delay in your ride. I'm currently monitoring the attraction while we resolve the delay. Please remain fully seated as your vehicle may resume motion or move suddenly during the reset process. I'll continue to update you of any changes. In the meantime, sit tight. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen on board, this is Mia. Ladies and gents, listen up. So sorry for the continued delay. We have assessed the situation and have determined that your mission on Fast and Furious Supercharged cannot continue. Our fast crew members are en route to your vehicle right now to give you for...
one row at a time, guys. Just give it a few moments to secure everything so it's safe.
I genuinely don't know whether to laugh or cry. You could not make it up. Can you believe it? I genuinely can't believe it. What are the chances? Just as the ride is about to finish, it breaks down. We get evac'd off. Well, we got stuck on the worst ride in history for about 10-15 minutes and then got evac'd off. The ride is now down. Maybe I haven't pulled the plug. Paddy, you're watching, it's a little yank. No one has to know. How the bloody hell do I recap that? I mean, the ride literally just finished and I was in hysterics laughing, and not in a good way. Again, I went into it thinking, is it as bad as I remember 4 years on? It can't be as bad as I've been making out. Guess what? It really can. It really, really can. An absolute pile of bleep. Like, it's just crap. It just really is crap. There's nothing to it at all. I mean, those unnecessarily loud smoke things that keep going off just blast you in the ears. And then the best part's when Roman Pierce at the start says, this is about to get interesting. Guess what, Roman? It doesn't get interesting at all. It doesn't get remotely interesting. It's an absolute car crash. It's just, I mean, Vin Diesel flying on a helicopter. You're looking around on the side screens thinking, what's actually going on? I get they're trying to paint this picture of it being a high-speed race with action, but it just doesn't make any sense. You just go into it and then you're on a freeway or highway somewhere, and it's most annoying because it could have been good. The Fast and Furious films, or the first few, weren't too bad. They were enjoyable. Obviously, the last however many there's been have been, yeah, ridiculous to say the very least. But if they made it something like, if they made it something along the lines of Test Track or just something more real, rather than that pile of waste. However, on the plus side, one-time express pass, that's positive. You don't get one of those every time. Dear me, bad. So bad. So yeah, just on the evac situation, it took about 10 minutes for them to get the ladders and everything sorted out. Fair play to the team members, they did it effectively and quickly, and did it with a bit of humour as well, sprinkled in, so credit where it's due. We all got off safely. Shout out to one of the team members, it was brilliant fun. Got a backstage tour of the final part of the ride. Guess that was pretty cool, but I was not expecting that. I mean, the ride was just coming to a close and then that. But it's done and we move on. Joke, I am still traumatised. I feel like that's a sign. I should not be riding all the worst rides at Universal. For a reason. However, our next stop is going to be here in Minion Land. And I've got a feeling, and I think, I'm just going to use this. You can't use it on Hagrid's or Velocicoaster or any of the big attractions, so this is usually a big old wait, and I do not want to wait long for this. But it's not as bad as the other two, I don't think. Let's see. Minion Mayhem currently a 75-minute wait. You bet you I'm getting this pass out. Let's do it. Hello. Good. Thank you.
But be warned, danger lurks at every turn. Please. Just be still. Don't say These are my daughters, Minions. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed my pre-recorded message. Stay in your row and move forward, filling in all the available spaces.
They should be kind of afraid. Exactly. If you don't want to move around during the training.
Commence the counting of the round.
So I've just got off Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. I'm going to try and be as fair as I possibly can be, and be subjective. It's not the worst ride. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as Simpsons or Fast and Furious. Yeah, it's not great. However, the screen's crystal clear, although I do think the 3D element that it used to have added a bit more something to the attraction. Not quite as engaging without, but at least the screens are clear. I know it's not the oldest of attractions, but compared to Simpsons, wow, chalk and cheese, night and day. It isn't the smoothest ride. It's jerky. It shakes you around quite a lot. Let's say, again, this is my least favourite rides, but it's for the kids. Let's be honest. It's mainly for the younger kids who I'm sure absolutely love it. The Minions are funny. Love the Minions. Love Gru. So for the kids, I bet it's an absolute brilliant time. But yeah, personally, I just remembered that me and Ella didn't even ride it last year. So the last time we went on it was 2019, 4 years ago. And I think we were both a little bit squiffy afterwards. I was fine on it there. It's just, yeah, a little bit jerky and not the most of fun rides. And also the wait times are always absolutely, it's right at the front of the park. That's the first port of call for everyone. Or for most people that aren't used to going to theme parks. And never go for the first attraction. That's just not the rules. A little bit annoyed I wasted the one-time express pass on that. I still waited 30 minutes. So it didn't really feel like express. I was still waiting quite a bit. Standby was 75, so I waited 30, but to be honest, I don't know why I didn't go there first this morning. Should have got there open and gone there first thing, rather than going to Simpsons and Fast and Furious. Completely forgot about Minion Mayhem. But we saved some time. So it's not all bad. So that's 3 rides down. First 2 definitely the worst. Minions a little better, but not drastically. And obviously, I'm out of breath. It's so hot. You'll be able to tell now that I'm on the way over to Islands of Adventure. A few more of my least favourite rides. When you see that one of the next rides is 55-minute wait, it might be dark next time you see the next clip. Damn, the time is now 11:26. Quite a bit of a line to get in. Now to pick the one that will break down or be the slowest moving, because that is what I do best. It's always the ones that look the shortest that turn out to be the longest. This one? No. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, hang on. Boom. Here in Seuss Landing, the first ride you come to is Cat in the Hat. Now I feel like it'd be harsh to include this because it is solely a kids ride. So I'm not going to ride this or include this. But air conditioning is on another level in there. So if you are looking for some shade and aircon for a little bit, definitely go Cat in the Hat. Only a 20-minute wait. I am tempted, to be fair, just for the aircon. But it's obviously not the best ride. But a fun one for kids. The long old lines to meet the Grinch this Thursday morning. It's good to see the Seuss characters out yesterday and today though. Although I much prefer the Christmas real Grinch, shall we say. So next up is going to be Hagrid's. What? Yeah, no. It is chaos. So hot. 4,000 people. Oh, just go in there, yeah, cheers. So crowded in Hogsmeade. Best off trying to come here, early park admission or last person out the park. Because, let's be honest, you can't truly enjoy the experience when it's like this. Can you really? This is the hottest part of the park. It's so hot around here. So I don't know if to officially add this to the list or not, again, because it is a kids roller coaster. Look at me talking about roller coasters now. Oh, that fan's nice. But every time I've ridden this, first of all, the queue's been so long and the queue's been so hot and so awful. Could she speak any louder? But yeah, for someone who's 6'2.5", I found this roller coaster a little bit of a struggle. Basically, I was in a lot of pain. Throughout, so it's one of my least favourites, for sure. But again, it's for kids. It's not for people who are quite tall. Is that a Kilmarnock shirt I've seen? Things you didn't expect to see on the Flight of the Hippogriff. A Kilmarnock shirt on the front row. One for all you watching in Kilmarnock. I am melting. Heaven.
Saying that they're fast.
Oh my god.
Motion simulator.
I'm really not surprised they have umbrellas, the team members outside of Forbidden Journey. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, haven't you? Let's just stop there. Let's just stop there. Perfect. Still cannot believe that I've ridden that ride. Still, it hadn't sunk in. And that was in a previous video, which was actually yesterday morning. Just over 24 hours ago I did that. So, Velocicoaster. I feel like I can't include this either, because when I rode this the first time yesterday, it was just, I was just trying to get through it, so I couldn't even allow myself to enjoy it because I was that anxious and that built up on angst and worry and what could potentially go wrong or what could potentially happen, that I couldn't truly assess it. That bit is smooth, by the way. By the way, it's a busy one today. Current standby is an 18-minute wait. There's no way I could do it with an 18-minute wait, not a chance. So yeah, I can't truly say it's one of my least favourite rides, because after a few more rides, you never know, I might start to really enjoy it and love it. That first time was a bit of a test. Did I pass that test? I mean, I survived, but you've seen the pictures by now. I didn't look well, but I did it, so not officially on the list yet. Tell you what, guys, it's a busy old day here in Iowa. Jurassic Park is heaving. Just about 12:30 p.m. and it is, yeah, as you can see, not a lot of room. You can see the effect. See the facade in the background. That's pretty cool. So next up, and definitely one of my least favourite rides here. I'm still not quite sure how people enjoy it as much as they do. It's divides opinion between the Universal community. Some really enjoy it, some really don't enjoy it, like me, like Ella. Just, the only good part about this ride is the animatronic at the end. The rest of it is just pretty naff. It's not great, is it? And obviously they don't go outside anymore into the big facade, which again, that's one of the better parts of the attraction, but they don't do it anymore because they're doing some work on the outside tarmac, I believe. And look at this, 70-minute wait. Now I know the title of this video says riding all my least favourite rides. I did it back to back a few videos ago where I rode Kong on my own with no one else, and it was still, I wouldn't say average, it's below average. It's really not a fun ride for me. It's slightly better than Fast and Furious just because of the animatronic at the end. It's so impressive, the Kong animatronic. Credit where it's due, that is cool, but the rest of it is all rubbish. The queue is awful as well. I know it's well themed, but again, I don't enjoy the queue at all. Oh, it's down to a 60-minute wait, I'll jump in. No, absolutely not. So I'm not going to be riding Kong today, but that is right up there on my list of least favourite attractions here at Universal Orlando. It's a big skip from me. If it's anything more than 10 minutes, it's a no. So that is going to do it for today's video. They are all of my least favourite rides here at Universal Orlando Resort. Also, I've got to add, obviously I can't add in any rides that I've not ridden before. So obviously I've not done Hulk or Rip Ride Rocket, so I can't include those. Because I'm still a bit of a wimp, but I have done Velocicoaster. So yeah, I think pretty much Simpsons, Minions and Fast and Furious, I think most people would say they're some of the worst rides here. Kong certainly splits opinion. Yeah, not for me, I don't really enjoy it, waste of time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.